Hello and welcome back, my skeleton vampires. How you doing today? It's Super John Bombo here, and what I wanted to do is, well, actually, what I realized was BTD6 has had this new update for over a week now, and I never actually went over the full patch notes for you guys, so I know it's a little bit late, but I think these are sort of some important things that we need to understand here about the game. Obviously, you guys know most of what's going on here, especially the key features. And I'm still going to go over them really quickly, just to show you guys what the heck's going on over here. So I think the most important thing here is informative co-op emotes. So I really enjoyed this, by the way, guys. I'm in a co-op game right now. I actually played all the way around 90 with somebody. We beat it. We only need to get to around 60 here. This is what you got here. So you got some regular words here. You can just say good job. You know, you can both say it to each other. It'll say player 1 or player 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. You can say AFK even if you want to, which is sort of a weird thing to put in there, but like, I kind of get it. Like, oh, I'm going to be away from the keyboard for a second. Make sure I don't lose, or make sure we don't lose here, man. And then you got the monkey emotes. Similar to Bloons TD battles over here, you got the I'm happy, or I'm sad, or I don't know what to do, I'm a little confused or dizzy or something like that. And the thumbs up and thumbs down. So, like, you might be asking, like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to actually talk here. But you might say, oh, there's lead balloons coming in, and be like, oh, crap. Uh-oh, I'm worried about them lead balloons. What do we do, man? What do we do? This sucks. So, there's a lot of ways to talk and communicate with somebody. I do like that they say there's camo balloons coming up and lead balloons coming up, or maybe there's some grouped balloons coming up that we're going to have to worry about soon. Moabs coming, or maybe even grouped Moabs coming over here. It's not super decisive on what you're supposed to do, but at the very least, you have an option to talk to somebody rather than literally nothing. Now, most people are complaining, saying there is no complete chat function. Why can't I literally just say, hello, my friend, we should build the blah, blah, blah in the chat function? Well, I completely understand why, and it's the fact that, well, this game cannot be 100% regulated, and if somebody says, F you, you stupid, something, 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 lots of swears and beep noises right there, guys, then it's going to be a little bit rough. So, I get why they have to do something like this. You can't say anything bad. It's all already here. So moving on, we've got more to talk about, guys. So now we've got a new ezili skin Smudge Cat. Oh, really now? So let's head back out of here, this co-op thing real quick. Let's show off this ezili, this ezili skin Smudge Cat. All right. Well, we're unlocking it, man. Boom, we got it. All right, there's the Smudge Cat. It's pretty goofy. It's pretty weird. I don't really understand it, but okay, I guess I get it. Like, maybe there's some sort of reference that I don't understand yet, and that's cool if you got that. By the way, this is the first time I'm doing something sort of like this. Let me know if you guys kind of like being able to see this sort of on the side of the screen while I sort of show off what's going on over here. There's obviously 2 new maps. We've got the... let's show them off really quick. They're actually fairly difficult maps. Workshop over here, which the balloons basically move forward on a track, basically. So they move really fast. You can use special buttons to sort of make them go a little bit longer through the map, or you can click this little button up here to make the thing go a little bit slower, like make the balloons go reverse. So it's sort of goofy, but you have to spend money to make those things happen, or use on very particular, very difficult spots. Maybe in the later part of the game, you get the bad balloon or something like that. You're going to need to use those things. Then there's also a very fun map as well, Spillway. You can put one tower over here, but it's great because there's walls pretty much everywhere, dude. There's walls here, here, here. This is all considered walls. You got the little bridges here, which you can see through with snipers and stuff. It's overall a fun map to play with, guys. I generally enjoy these 2 new maps. I feel like they use the wall function very efficiently. So, there's extra achievements added, even some secret achievements that I've been told about, so we'll eventually get to those, but... emotes, yes, you could just sort of talk about what they mean and what they are. I mean, I don't think that people are going to memorize this, but see if you can... However, they make sense, of course. Yes, exactly. Come up with fun uses, exactly. Or other family-friendly. I think they're very clear. Family-friendly emotes that you'd like to see. Yes, of course, we would like them to be family-friendly over here. So make sure you're going to skip a lot of this stuff. General bug fixes and changes. Just trying to fix the game, basically. A lot of random crap happening over here. A lot of towers needed to be fixed. Surprisingly, a lot of Monkey Buccaneer things happening over there. I'm not going to go into too much of that stuff, but I do want to talk about the balance changes really quick. So these are going to be kind of fun. I actually wanted to go on to Cornfield here for a second. Where's Cornfield? 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 There we go. Cornfield really quick. show you guys this new Dart Monkey thing. So we got this Dart Monkey here. Now Spike-a-Pults can bounce off the wall similar to a Juggernaut. So a 1, 2, 3 Spike-a-Pult here. If we set it a couple yellow balloons here or whatever, you can see he's going to bounce off the wall, which is pretty freaking sweet, dude. I feel like that's a really generally awesome added bonus. It doesn't give him that many more uses, but at least it gives him some uses over here. Especially if we can find like a wall over here, you can shoot across and back and forth and just have it bounce all over the place and do mega damage. A lot of changes happening for the Dart Monkey here. We've got the sharpshooter damage increased from 5 to 6. We really don't need to show that. Super Monkey Fan Club no longer stacks with total transformation. Again, don't really need to show that. It was a huge, crazy bonus, and they said they did want it to happen at the beginning of the game, or they just didn't care that it existed, and now they finally decided, let's take it out. Plasma Monkey Fan Club, that's what that means. Maxed up to 20 Dart Monkeys now. So instead of getting 40 of these Dart Monkeys, now we can only get 20, but they are more powerful. So how does this really matter? I mean, it just makes it so we don't have to spam 40 freaking Dart Monkeys all over the map and have them suck. But it makes them a little bit stronger, increases their damage by 1. I feel like that's a pretty good thing. Generally makes the tower more fun to use. I don't really use Plasma Monkey Fan Club, but I can see if anybody wanted to use it, it would make almost no sense as it currently was. Crossbow Master. Speed bonus increased to 75%, but it also makes the crit rate go down to 4 to 8 shots instead of 6 to 10 shots. So a bit of a weird kind of interactive bonus there. I don't really know if that makes him, how much better that makes him, but definitely changes there. Definite changes there. All right, let's get rid of this crap over here, and let's talk about the Boom Boom. So we have the Boomerang Turbocharged. All right. Ability speed multiplier increased from 5 times to 7 times while charged. So this is the regular oh man, I'm using old hotkeys here, guys. The regular turbocharge ability, which was not used very much at all by very many people. Now it's going to be a lot better. 7 times speed, man. Nice. Permacharge also gains this bonus. Wonderful. Permacharge base damage increased from 2 to 4, dude. We're doubling the base damage of the Permacharge. Definitely going to make this guy a much more usable tower in the game here. Even for like 80 to 100, guys. I definitely want to check this guy out in a real game for you guys, and let me know what your opinions are on him already. Moab Press. This has been a very, very bad tower for a while now. Really have almost no uses for it, but Moab Press special Moab attack will now cross path. That's pretty cool. So generally, if you have faster throwing, this is probably going to be the way you want to use this guy. You can cross path the Moab Press now, so we can actually truly faster shoot over here or whatever. That would mean that you probably, I don't know, I haven't tested them out yet, but you probably don't want to get the top path here because you don't really care that much about the damage. You care more about the sending the Moab back thing. So getting that faster range on this guy is going to be pretty important, right? So generally working out okay. Slowing him down, doing some good damage. Turbocharge activated. A little late there. All right, let's see if we can get this guy in time here. I'm going to... Oh, that's actually really powerful. That's a regular turbocharge, not a perma. Wow, very interesting. All right, we got the Bomb Shooter. So, or no, excuse me, Tack Shooter. So the Infernal Lava Bomb cooldown reduced from 7 to 4. So this is where we've got this big lava bomb over here on this Infernal Ring. Before, if you sent out a bad balloon or something like that, it would slowly take this thing down. But now we're shooting almost 2 times as fast here, guys. That is not bad at all. 7 to 4. I love it. And Overdrive attack speed, this is really interesting, guys. I feel like this is a very underutilized tower in the game generally, and I think we're going to start seeing this guy a lot more in a lot of regular games. We're going to get the Overdrives here that are just so much better than they used to be. And especially if we can combine this with Alchemists or with you know, some top path villages or something like that. It's gonna be pretty cool. All right. So here's my ezili, by the way. We can just unlock her all the way up to level 20. How does she look? I don't know. I'll probably show her off in their own individual video here, but oh, look at that. She got little cats attacking it. I love it. That's so cool. So at least they did some special things with her to make her even seem fairly worth it over here. We got the Ice Monkey now. Arctic Wind reduced from 5k to 3k, but Snowstorm increased. So that's sort of an interesting distinction here. Ice Tower was already kind of a weird tower, and I did feel like Arctic Wind was kind of overpriced. So now that we can get this guy for a regular price, that seems fair. And then Snowstorm for like an easy price because you don't have much range. You pretty much needed the Snowstorm to get that extra range to make it worthwhile over here. Plus, you get that free ability. So I generally like this idea overall. Still makes you want to have to get Snowstorm, but it just seems more fair. All right, Arctic Wind wasn't just overpriced for no reason. So I like it. Let me know how you guys feel about all these changes. Sniper Monkeys. So I don't even really want to go over all of these because really they don't matter too much. I don't really even want to show them. But Sniper Monkeys, main mod price reduced. All right. Deadly Precision increased from 18 to 20. All right. Decent. Deadly Precision gains an extra 15 damage to ceramics. All right. Cool. So we're getting some extra damage over here. Makes that sniper just a little bit better. Energizer actually reduced. That's kind of interesting because the only reason you'd really use an Energizer in the first place was probably to power up your other abilities. So I don't know. I don't see really a point of using him still, but maybe you could find some good purposes for him or something like that. Airburst Darts. Pierce if each burst potential reduced from 3 to 2. No! Airburst Darts used to be so good, and now it's not. Now it's just bad. I don't know. 3 to 2, man, that's a pretty big change right there. That's like a 50% change, man. Not good. Or 33%, however you want to think about it. First strike capability, damage reduced from 16k to 10,000, so abusing that in the end of the game here is not going to be quite so easy to pull off. Kind of sucks, because it was pretty nice to kill, insta-kill basically everything out of the bad balloon, just one and done, but not really possible anymore. Aircraft carrier price reduced. All right, that's pretty cool. Mortar Monkeys, this is some pretty interesting stuff here. Artillery battery speed improved from 4 to 4. That's nice. Pop and Awe damage per second increased. We needed that. Pop and Awe cost reduced to 30. We needed that. And the biggest one, bonus ceramic damage decreased from 20 to 10. All right, so we still not amazing here, but all the other mortars that were kind of required here are going to be a little bit better over here. So that's, I don't know. I generally enjoy those changes. I don't feel like any of them are unfair. Biggest one was pretty freaking good, and Pop and Awe was pretty generally bad. Fourth tier and Pop and Awe were generally bad. One thing I think you should watch out for here, guys, don't underestimate the fact that even though this guy shoots faster, a really nice, stronger stim artillery battery is going to take down a lot of freaking balloons, man. Get this guy going over here with the Balloon Buster or something like that. I mean, just check this out. Let's set it like a crap ton of rainbows, man. Just wanted to show you guys really quick. Set a crap ton of rainbows, and you can just see how absolutely damaging this guy truly is, man. And this was only a $5,000 tower plus some extra stuff to get him going, but not bad at all. I mean, I generally liked him. Wizard, all right, Phoenix ability, damage increased. Oh, what? He was already pretty good. Oh, no, excuse me. Summon Phoenix. All right, that makes sense. Not the 5th tier, the 4th tier. Damage increased from 2 to 3. Makes sense. Nobody used the wizard anyways. Summon Phoenix projectile speed increased from 200 to 300. Okay, cool. I generally like those things. I don't think I would use the Summon Phoenix very much anyways, but now that he's here, he's usable. That's cool. Super Monkey, some pretty interesting changes here. Anti-Balloon is stronger, anti-balloon ability is stronger, and then this is really weird. I don't know why they messed with the knockback, maybe just to keep challenges from being too ridiculous. But knockback now, check this out. Knockback on a 001 Dart Monkey, this guy right here. Effect on lead, fortified, and ceramic reduced to, instead of basically 0 speed, it's only 40% speed as far as I understand this verbiage here, this numberage. But it goes back up to stalling forever if you get a Dark Knight. So getting that Dark Knight actually makes sense. I don't know how that goes into everything, but that's just something to note here. And we're getting down the nitty-gritty down here. I wanted to try and make this as fast as I possibly can. Caltrops, weird. Rate reduced by 50%, but the Pierce increased by 100%. So I think we even out there, if all makes sense. You know, I know it's weird, but half the speed, double the Pierce. All right. So I think that was just to stop lag or something, maybe. I don't know. Just keep it from having billions of projectiles on the screen. That's all right. Spirit of the Forest no longer generates lives per round. Instead, they generate when you use your ability. This is to better synergize with the bottom path by not automatically reducing the bonus from Heart of Vengeance every round. All right. Cool. Didn't even think about that, but all right. Banana Farm. Bank produces less money. That kind of makes sense. Bank was pretty OP right now. And Spike Factory. All right, we've got to show off this Spike Factory really quick, guys, because these are getting pretty wild over here. I don't remember the hotkey for Spike Factory, so I'm going to build them manually. So what you got here, spike mines. We're doubling the damage of the spike mines. Nobody used spike mines. They were pretty bad. Makes sense. This was a necessary change here, guys. You can see they're still not all powerful or anything like that, but at least they're going to do frickin' something now. Then you got the 5th tier damage increased from 350 to 1,000, dude. Are you freaking kidding me, man? 1,000? So, we're basically tripling the power of these spike mines. And honestly, I think it makes sense. It was almost unusable before against higher tier late game stuff. It didn't make any sense. Now, I don't know. I mean, it's already 150k, so you're not getting in a real game, but like, it's cool. Permaspike, nerf. Permaspike, nerf. Permaspike, nerf. Oh my god. They just completely obliterated the Permaspike. And the funny thing is, it's still actually pretty freaking good. So, Permaspike's still a fairly good tower over here, especially if you freaking overclock it and stuff. Overclock it and overcharge it, man. It's just a good tower. All right, don't underestimate this guy. Honestly, I don't use it all that much, but it's honestly because I'm just a bad player. Use this guy more often on almost any map with 1 exit. All right, it's gonna be beastly. Even if you got 2 exits, sometimes getting a permacharge or a perma spike down is actually very, very worth it. So, anyways, believe it or not, that's all I'm gonna have for you guys today. This is Open Greenfoot's totems now are 0 footprint. Okay, that's cool. All right, that's pretty much everything, guys. A lot of changes going on in the game over here. Nothing too crazy. Overall, there seems like there's sort of small changes overall, just to try to get things sort of evened out over here. So we're going to start using some more of these weirder, more fun towers in our games. I think the highlight for me was definitely the mortar over here. I think using the artillery battery and the pop and awe is definitely going to be something I'm going to think about in my gameplay. Also, actually possibly using an energizer on some regular maps might not be a bad idea at all, especially if you can combine it with a lot of different abilities. It's going to be kind of a fun way to play the game. But if you guys enjoyed, press that like button for me, subscribe if you haven't, and of course, have a super duper delicious day.